Shalom. This is an emergency broadcast alert, giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakadash, in whom we are in great depth. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well, continue doing so, standing firm in the eyes of terror, who I learned this truth from. To the elders, the bishops, Akim and Aquab, salutations and blessings to the house of David. We are the hopeful elect at GMS. This is your brother Kwasi one another. Very quick one. And Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai just blew my mind. When this happens, this is why I keep saying they're going to make a deal, all right? And guess what? What would be the best deal possible for America right now, since Iran is refusing to submit, in other words? Remember, don't trust your enemy, right? But before I do that, before I go into it, I'm going to read something right now because Apostle Gabar was doing a video and he was going into some things, you know, how these people create these riots and whatnot. And I know there's been talk about, you know, psyops and whatnot. And I just went into my phone because I couldn't get it. It wouldn't go up on my laptop or my home computer. And so I said, you know, did the Coast Guard experience any loss of power or anything, right? Because guess what? They haven't include the Coast Guard in that war curriculum, all right? So they're not being funded as, you know, the war is being funded. So the Coast Guard was separated. They're not getting funds. So as of late April 2026, the U.S. Coast Guard is experiencing power, water, and gas service blackouts at multiple stations, and in some cases residential housing due to unpaid utility bills. And these are the people. I'm not gonna read no more. That's the point right there. Okay, because these are the people that come to rescue you. All right, when you out in the water, you know, when you out in maybe in a boathouse or, you know, nearby station, you know, like firemen can't get to you. You're like in a bridge. Certain areas where the fire department would not dare go, that's them. They're the ones who go. All right. So without further ado, let me go play Jimmy Dawes, because this might break the deal of the, not break, but make the deal of the century. Because guess what? Trump will be seen to make a deal with Iran, and who pays the debt? You know, we're in debt already. So what other way can we continue paying debt if we're completely enslaved? You know, with the MOTB. There you go.
Let's hope, because here's what Iran says. Iran's parliament drafts a bill on the Strait of Hormuz. All Israel-linked vessels are banned. Transit tolls in Iranian rial, not in dollars. Reparations from countries that have harmed Iran, and armed forces given full authority over the strait. So that's... You tell me who has the cards.
So this is what I'm saying. So, like I said, how do you think they're going to pay Iran? Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. Shalom.